UNCP baseball head coach Paul O'Neill following a pair of wins against Shippensburg, 10-6 and 13-0. Coach, let's talk about the first game first, 10-6 on the strength of a 9-run sixth inning. Just talk about that game a little bit.
It was obviously the game was closer than the score ended up to be. There was one big inning that we had where we scored 9 runs in the inning. You take that away, it's a 2-1 game. I thought Jesse Stinnett threw the ball adequately today, and out there he went 7 strong innings, gave his team a chance to win right there. We did break the game open. That was nice once we broke it open. A lot of positives happened on our side once we started scoring some runs in that first game, but definitely the score, didn't dictate how close that game was in the first one.
Second game, 13-0, and the big story there, Lane Johnson on the mound, 8 scoreless innings. What did you see from him here today?
Well, Lane was throwing 3 pitches for a strike. He was keeping the ball down. He was working ahead. He was pitching to contact. He was doing everything that we've been working on at practice. And obviously, tonight it worked out there. It kept him down. After 7 innings, he was at 70 pitches. He was throwing 10 an inning. I couldn't be happier. He didn't pitch well his last outing. He went out tonight and he looked like a whole different guy. Hopefully this gives him some momentum to build on for next Saturday's game against Flagler.
Obviously some offensive highlights when your team scores 13 runs. C.J. White, 2 home runs in that second game. Talk about what you saw from your bats as well in game number 2.
All right. Some guys swung the bat well. Obviously, C.J. did hit 2 home runs. C.J.'s a freshman. He got a couple good pitches, and he put a couple good swings on it and really drove one into the first one into left center field. He really hit that ball well. That thing didn't probably get higher than 15 feet off the ground when it got out of here. The second one, he hit it well also, but he also got a little wind aided, going to the opposite field with the wind blowing across and so forth, but he had to put a swing on it also. But he had a great day at the plate. I believe he had 4 or 5 RBIs on the day. Nick Debo also had a big day for us. He made 2 very good defensive plays for us in right field. He threw a guy out on a ball off the wall, trying to stretch it into a double. Made a great throw there, and he made another running catch later on in the game where he's going to his right into the gap. He ran a ball down, and at the time the game was close, and those are big, huge plays on the defensive side. And then obviously he had a huge day at the plate. I believe he got 3 hits, for us. He drove a lot of runs in, so he had a really good second game.
Finally, looking at tomorrow, one more game against Shippensburg. What's 1 or 2 things you'd like to see your team do perhaps a little bit better?
Well, Logan Cook is going to start for us tomorrow. I want to see Logan go out and have a quality start for us. Give his team a chance to win. I want to see him pitch up to his ability level basically for the first time this season. So that's what I would really like to see. The second thing I'd like to see is can we continue to play good defense? We played good defense in the second game. We made 1 error, and it was on the pitcher. So if we can play good defense and Logan can pitch up to his ability level, that will give us a great opportunity to win a baseball game on Sunday.
Baseball head coach Paul O'Neill, thanks for joining us and congrats on the wins today.
Thank you.